never got put on a grind for a stack, did that on my own. I took 2 packs on a loan, that's 2 tabs open like Google Chrome. Ever see fed to the left, no penalty, man, I had to stay
Market isn't like wavy like that right now. There's not
It's not, but
in quotation marks top tier managers. So this is where it gets to like whether you want to say the devil you know better than the devil you don't. This is where it goes to like if it's not broken, don't fix it. It's like are we just so you want to just change stuff just to change stuff to see what happens? Isn't it?
Not even. I just know. I know Ineos, man. I know Ineos, and I know their tactic. I know how they move. Like they didn't want it to be like last time with Oli, where we gave Oli the contract in March. Whereas, cool. I feel like in their minds, after Carrick's first probably five games, they probably decided he was the manager.
I don't think that.
I think so.
I could see why, but I think look, this is what I think happened, yeah. I think at first we had like a flash in the pan, new manager bounce, red tear going on. Then it was like, actually, no, this is kind of going a bit better than we really thought for a while. Then we had like our little turmoil, couple of mad losses and red tear.
We haven't even had any mad losses like that.
No, I'm talking about obviously the red cards and like just the games where, you know what I mean? It just ended sour, innit?
He's only lost twice. And that's what I'm saying. And kudos to him. I'm not taking that away from him.
So
but it's just more, even though we are winning, I'm not seeing enough that will make me
so you want us to play like Barcelona?
Not even. But I'm like I said, I'm not seeing enough that will make me believe that you're gonna last.
What team or teams would you say you want our style of football to be like?
I don't even want it to be.
Because I would argue right now, they aren't bare teams just playing wavy football like that. There's like Barca with the mad risk. You got Pep with possession. You got Real Madrid that's just like basically Vinicius or die kind of, or Mbappe or die. Like someone will die. Do you know what I mean? Goulet or die. Do you know what I mean? You just got these. So it's not like there's just bare teams that are playing wavy football. PSG play wavy football, but again, they're on a vibe of everyone plays in all mad positions in these things. Yeah. We don't have the culture or the players to be doing all of that, in my opinion.
We ain't got the players for that. The players that we have right now, we're suited for counter-attacking.
Do you know what's funny? Actually, you're talking about the type of players. I would argue there that we're always, it's so annoying, but I think we're getting better with it now. We're always like a cycle or two behind where football is. So when it's like time for PMP, now we've got the technical players. When it's time for technical, now we've got PMP. When it's time for a blend, we've only got one. Do you know what I mean? So
and that's down to the board.
Yeah.
When it comes to bringing in players, and but
it's not down to Carrick, who's been managing what we have. And
I honestly believe
Sunderland game was crap.
That Sunderland game
that was crap.
Was an eye opener.
I don't think so.
I think it was eye opener. It could be eye opener to how things could be next season.
I think you had players like Xerxes who ain't really had a kick.
The thing is, like, next season we're going to be playing more games.
Yeah,
so those players are gonna have to start playing more.
Yeah, but I would.
So that's why I'm saying I feel like things like that is gonna happen more next season. And then on top of that, his in-game management in that game as well was a bit worrying for me, because you're not doing anything to influence like the game. Like you didn't make subs on time. You're just there standing with your hands in your pockets. I'm seeing Bruno's coaching the players and things like can I see you shout a little bit? Like, well, I get it. That's his whole demeanor. He's just calm, cool, collected. But I need to see a little bit of something, a little bit of fight.
I get it, but I'm not interested in any of that stuff, to be honest.
I heard that's
yeah.
And then same with the reason why I also, obviously they don't know, but we had a little back and forth on in the chat, and it's the same way I praised him for when he made their sub against Brentford, when I think we were 2-0 up, but Brentford were cutting through us. They just weren't taking their chances, and then he brought on a defender and it cooled everything down. I want to see more things like that from him. He could have done something like that versus Sunderland, and he he didn't.
I don't disagree with that. What I would say is, I think that Carrick, and
That's why I held him accountable. Sorry.
No, it's calm. I think that because even today we got linked with Chouameni, I think they said something about watch the space or something like that. So I think that all that's happened is when you see like Mount starting and we see obviously how dead he is, and you just basically see that there's definitely a couple of players that it's like, and I heard obviously we want a new left back now. You're seeing that there's a couple of players that Carrick's like, raw. If I take you out, it's not even that like I rate you, but like even like an Agate, it's like you are just like the bare bones of what I have to work with. So let me just work with it. But really, I hope the board is seeing this is dead, bruv. Like as soon as I change the person out, Casemiro's gonna be it's dead now. Do you know what I mean? So
maybe that's
maybe. Again, it might be wishful thinking.
You might be right with that.
But I do believe, and I will say this as well. Before Carrick came in, when I heard sniffs about him coming in,
sorry to cut you.
To manage,
Amarin kind of did something like that as well, and he didn't get. Well, he got sacked. He didn't get the midfielder that he wanted.
Yeah, but
he kept on explaining that we need to revamp the midfield.
Listen, but the difference is,
obviously, violated Cody, so he had to go for that.
Whatever credit he had, he dashed it in the bin. But with Carrick has built up enough credit with me that I want to see what he's on, innit? If we give him a season and he's dead, and then it's at the end of the season we go, right, we actually gave you a decent level of players, it's not gelling, it's not making sense, we're not really thinking that you should get another season. It doesn't bother me if he goes. I'm not loyal to the manager, I'm loyal to the team, innit? But as it stands, I'm hearing Chouameni, Baleba's always been a strong link. If all we need is like 2 or 3 solid dudes in midfield.
Are you hearing the Baleba sounding?
I mean, look, we gotta remember, yeah, where we're coming from, and I think that's maybe also why sometimes I'm kind of happy with how it's going. We ain't really had a settled midfield for however fucking long. Nah. It's always a one-man band, someone saved the day job. And even like Kobe, they try to slowly but surely, and then obviously now it's Bruno's, it's always a one-man just figure out everything in our midfield thing, which these times, over the years, there's been bare... Like even Josh McGinn that for Villa with Tillemans, like there's always been combos where it's like, nah, you got your 2-man step or your 3-man step or whatever, but even Rodri, he might control it, but he's not controlling it just on his own.
No, he's controlling it. The season, I think the season when he won Ballon d'Or, he was doing it with, if I'm correct, Kovacic and Bernardo Silva.
I think so.
Yeah, so that was that. I mean,
but they're ahead of him. Is the point?
It's a mean 3-man step still.
So yeah, I say all that to say, let's just chill, innit? Let's just chill. Okay. Let the season end. We got Champions League. Okay,
last question. Like, what would it take for you to then
start saying no?
No, but then to be a bit like, maybe this guy ain't the right man.
Oh, I tell you what. If I still see, yeah, let's say the first couple of months, if I still see that he's doing the thing where he just doesn't change nothing for like 70 minutes when we might need to change at half time or 50 or 60 minutes or whatever, and he's still doing the that man will figure it out thing. Nah, bro, I'm not with that. But I was watching one of the Mandem streams that follow United content, and they were ranking like basically how many players a team would use a season, essentially, like a rotation of players. So at the moment, we got a rotation of like, I think it was 17 or 19, something like that. So obviously that's literally like the first 11.
First 11 and the subs.
And the subs, yeah. But a lot of other teams, they're on like 21. That seems, I think it was Bournemouth, if I remember correctly, which obviously they're high performing this season. They got like 21 in rotation. So that's literally like basically a man for every position.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I do believe, as I said, once we get a few more bodies of a certain level and the squad's filling out more, and obviously Kobe, he's just growing, so hopefully he continues to do that as a player and that. I think we'll go
and that's the thing. Back in the days, squads used to have things like that. Like, what was it like when we were growing up? We had 4 strikers.
Yeah,
bro.
I was thinking of that still.
We had Rooney, Tevez, Berbatov. I think Ronaldo was still there when Berbatov was there, fam. So those are 4 big top strikers. Nowadays, you go around clubs, bro, they only have 2 strikers.
Yeah, but then also,
or they'll have 1 striker and like two guys that can play the false nine or something like that.
Yeah, because I was gonna say to you that like in the recent times you're seeing players like Anthony Gordon like be up top and that, or like even obviously I know Tuchel tried the Foden thing just on a one away, but even people like genuinely thinking like, oh yeah, this is calm to be up front. It's like that's not you, innit? Why are you putting them there? But they think, oh yeah, for the dynamics of the game, it makes sense. So
and I don't even mainly. I'm not mainly saying that for attackers. I'm also saying that for midfielders as well, because you go around like Arsenal, they rarely rotate their midfield three, fam.
Yeah.
Like Rice, Zubimendi, and who else plays in that midfield? I don't care about Arsenal like that.
Well, obviously Odegaard is there.
Yeah. And really and truly, it's only second half of the season they've been mainly rotating Odegaard and Eze.
Is it? Yeah.
So,
yeah,
man. I don't know when that change happened in football, but yeah, they need to change it back to having big squads, man. Because
okay, what?
Actually, I kind of do know why.
Well, I was gonna ask you what expectation do you have for Man United
next season?
Yeah, let's just say they have a Standino window. We get 3 midfielders of decent quality, and we get our left backs. Let's say that we've got the same strike force and that same centre backs.
I would say because we finished third in the league. Mm-hmm. I'm expecting another top 3 finish. Another top 3 finish. Top 4 I can accept. Mm. As long as we have a strong Champions League campaign. Quarterfinal, I would say quarterfinal minimum. Mm. Quarterfinal minimum, and a domestic trophy, whether it's FA Cup or League Cup.
Yeah, I think that's standing.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's standing.
In Carrick's first season of being a Premier League manager, playing Europe in his first time as a manager, I think that's fair.
Yeah, because I think this is another thing as well, yeah. The idea of, like I said to you about the football, as to why we even went off in this tangent about different teams and that, I'm not looking at us and saying, oh yeah, we get 3 players and then boom, we just turn into Barcelona. That, as I said, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking at we get solid people in that just have a good level of IQ, physically fit, and just for the modern day of football, just know what the hell they're doing, and we just let them do their thing. And we don't overcomplicate that. I do believe now we're in a state where if we do that, we just don't overcomplicate shit, it might actually just bang. You know what I'm saying?
Good. So what's your expectation for the next season?
I tried to dodge it still. No, do you know what? As I said, providing he gets 4 solid players in that, we finished 3rd, so I would expect us to finish in like a good contention of top 2 in it. So I'm expecting top 2. So as I said, I don't know how close to the number 1 we would be. I don't know if we run away with it. I don't know.
I'll be real though. If the Prem is like this season, I can't lie, title charge, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said I don't know, because deep it like this now. As it stands right now, because Liverpool lost, we're going what? Us, Arsenal, City, Villa. I guess Liverpool will still squeak it, but then even Bournemouth will be in the mix of Champions League.
Is that for this season?
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's what I'm saying. For next season now, with all of that rolled into everyone's season, no, we're not expecting Bournemouth to be doing the mad things and going to quarterfinal. Like, we're not expecting them to do all of that. We would like to think, or you'd like to think, they probably, squad depth is not going to be able to hold out for all these competitions, and hopefully R1 will start to shine through because of it, because we have experience. So yeah, when it comes to the FA Cup and League Cup, I don't think that's a bad shout to go for and think, we can stick our name on it. Champions League, we just obviously finished strong in that little first phase, the top 10 or whatever, or top 8 or whatever. And then next round, we just take it game by game. That's all we can do. We might get a little Arsenal run where it's just bare dead teams and that, and we might be able to flunk it through and that. The way that football is, remember, you got the World Cup as well, you don't know how much football is going to change in the aspect of what people see formation-wise to work with, and who's going to be carrying some sick form, and who's going to need a rest now. And do you know what I mean? Football's mad like that, bro.
It is.
It's mad, bro.
Yeah, man.
You're saying Elise in an interview and that, swearing in French.
Oh.
And that. What? That was so sick. And you know what I saw, yeah? I saw bare people in the
fuck
comments
with Elise,
saying,
man.
what they're saying? They're saying, Elise's French is dead and And I was thinking,
Bro,
I just
but-
thought he was a youth from the ends. I didn't even know
The
like,
thing
all
is-
these mad stuff. Like,
Do you know why I rock with Elise as well? You can tell that he really rocks with the French side though, because he's
made an
actually,
effort.
He's
made
actually
an
making an effort
Yeah.
to try and speak. Like everyone gets onto Elise, say, "Oh, he's nonchalant." He's actually making an effort now, and you guys are making fun of him. Like you can't win, bro.
you cannot
You
win.
actually can't win.
The football, by the way, I watched Ronaldinho's doc. Have you watched it?
I think I watched the first episode.
Okay, I finished all of it. So I'm on Jamie Vardy's
But
one now. So.
I got sidetracked by another TV show,
Oh,
which
okay.
I think you would like. So.
Alright, was it influencers? Is it called influence? Influence?
No. It's called.
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
No.
Something on BBC's.
Oh, I think I saw that still. The trailer of it. But no, I was talking about $1 Million Secret. It's on Netflix.
Secret,
It's kind of like Traitors.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like I might have seen some trailers of that. Maybe still.
Yeah, it's a sick show still. Sick show. But yeah, Elise.
Yeah, it's
Get sidetracked.
so. This is the thing, yeah. And I find it, I don't know, maybe I'll be getting my cape on like to save or try and like defend the footballers and that. But I don't know, I see footballers as real people, bro. So like, sometimes I'm like, so do you want him to be like real or do you, because certain man like Madueke and that, they'll say, he's doing try hard, he's trying too much. Then if Sancho's doing up little baby flows and man will say, you need to focus on the football. And then it's like, I feel like the only person it seems like that's kind of got it right is Cole Palmer, where it's like, he just seems like he's just Cole Palmer in all settings of everything. Like, he's just Cole Palmer, innit? These men are just youths, bro. And not youths like little kids, as in they're just like normal dudes, bro. Like, just... Bro, how old is Elise? 23? 24? Am I bugging?
Yeah, around about that age.
Bro,
23,
he's
24.
8 years younger than me. Now, I'm not trying to say that means that I'm like, how the hell do you look like you're flipping 40 and
Why
my
do you
man
think
looks
they-
23, but...
Why do you think they love Cole Palmer instead of all of the rest of them?
I'm not going to do the race politics or the race card, even though I do feel like that's where E-Man was going to go with it still.
Oh,
But,
what the hell?
but I'm saying, I said Cole Palmer specifically because obviously that in quotation marks hood element, you know, like certain pictures with a belly or posting with certain music or whatever, aesthetics and whatnot. And obviously he's Caribbean and that. I think that certain things are just more digestible for an audience from some people, consciously or subconsciously. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think still.
Me personally, I think the football culture is too stiff, man.
You reckon?
Too stiff. Way too stiff. Like, you literally can't breathe in the football culture. Like, you have to be basically like a teacher's pet, fam. Whereas you go over to our brothers and sisters in America and the NBA, bro, they embrace the culture.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? Now you say that, yeah. First of all, I have to give a massive shout out to Filthy Fellas because this was something that they recognised, latched onto and capitalised on early. But shout out also that just all the people that's
Are you shouting them out because of the news that they had?
or what that they're working with Revolt for the World Cup coverage and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
My radar's hot, bro.
Big shout out to them.
My
for that
radar's
still.
hot, bro. I don't like. Shout out to also Michael Richards and just
I was there for the come up, man.
Alan Shearer with the Netflix and stuff. And I'm saying it was shout out because I like just how they're gonna do the digesting of the content every single day on a streaming platform. Just open Netflix. What's going on? Like a match of the day for the World Cup. I get it. I see the vision. I say all that to say back to marrying football and hip hop and grime and street culture. The Americans get it, understood it, because obviously they understand marketing. In my opinion, a little bit better than us, and I think we've gotten onto it in recent times. But there's still certain little aspects where you still get a large group of people go, "Oh, what's this about?
Yeah.
Stick to the football." Yeah.
They talk sports dons.
Huh? But I heard that a lot of man them won't admit it, but the talk sport it slaps at the same time. Like certain man ain't gonna admit it, but it's their guilty pleasure. It's not mine.
It's not mine.
But I do rate Simon Jordan though.
I can't stand their opinions.
No, I do rate Simon Jordan though.
I feel like they're
cool. I'm just gonna say shout out Craig Burley and that as well.
They purposely make some stupid opinions for clickbait.
You think it's like they're just,
especially that
you think they're rage baiting?
100%, man.
Why do you think they're rage baiting?
Like, you see people like Agbon Lahore, he tries to rage bait Man United fans, and it's just like, bro, who are you?
Listen,
you're expired, bro.
I'm not gonna get into that. Shout out to Agbon Lahore because you know you played in the Prem and that, so that's cool and stuff. It's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Mid-player, anyways.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, do you know
I said he was a mid-player, bro.
Listen, I was watching Jamie Vardy's doc in it, so that's.
I need to watch that still.
Yeah, it's cold.
I need to watch that still. I fuck with Vardy still.
Do you know what it is? Do you know why football documentaries are so wavy and why I love football?
Sorry to cut you off.
Go on.
Back to the point where you was making about how Americans get it with the marketing.
Yeah.
I was meant to mention that's why CBS is doing so well, because they have the perfect blend of.
Oh yeah, CBS Galazzo. Yeah,
exactly. Because they have the perfect blend of just
charisma, talent, yes, but I'm talking about you see like Kate, is it Kate Abdo?
Kate Abdo. Oh well, she
changed her name, but yeah, Kate.
Yeah.
Forget how she looks and stuff. Shout out to her on that one. But I'm talking about the blend of translation of languages like that, like and keeping the conversation and understanding what everyone's. Do you know how mad of a skill that is, bro?
Yeah.
But then also, as I said, with like Henry and Carrick and Michael Richards with their analysis of the game, but still bants.
But then can bring the funny side of it.
All bants.
Yep.
Bare mind games.
And then you see that when even when they're interviewing,
such good TV, bro.
Even when they're interviewing the players, bro, you can see that the players feel comfortable.
I was just about to say
the
players forget that they're recording.
Exactly,
like that's the
bro.
like Dembele starts. It's like he's bare just relaxed. He's just like like. And then, are we? Yeah. Oh yeah, I can hear you on you like.
And then you go to Sky Sports and it's just bare like, so about the game, this and that, it was a fee could get like them PR.
So wait, are you saying that is like what could be the reason for that? Are you saying that there's not enough spice in the Sky Sports kitchen or?
No, not even.
You saying they need more cinnamon or?
Bro, if they.
Hey
man.
Nah, man. Sky Sports do their thing, man.
Now Sky Sports do their thing. They're just the first one that I've thought of, literally. But yeah, man. Shout out CBS, man. They're proper, man. They're proper.
Yeah, no. To round up and just in terms of football and sports, and just so you know, obviously this episode clearly we just went on a cyclone of just football talk. So if you didn't like this one, sorry, man, but it's one of the Mandem's passions, and we're gonna talk about it.
We barely talk about football, anyways.
And even saying that, especially if the World Cup's gonna be coming on, there's probably gonna be a few times where we're gonna be recording in and around it. So get to know it. But
also,
go on
in the comments. Just let us know who you're rooting for in the World Cup as well.
Yeah, that would be a good shout still. Who you backing? Where you watching from as well? This is random. Yeah. Sometimes we'd be podding, we'd be acting like someone's not actually going to watch this and listen to this. But shout out to the commenters, shout out to the new subscribers as well. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. Just an FYI, go